I had a dream last night about my grandma, and it reminded me of this story that she told me when my baby was first born. I'll share with you. This is an old Yiddish story. So there is a busy mother in a house filled with 10 kids. And there's teenagers running around, and there's little kids squabbling, and all ages in between, and everyone's kind of running around. The house is so hectic. And the rabbi stops by, and the rabbi sees the mother in the kitchen, and he's like, "Oh, hi, I assume you're making dinner for your kids. I won't bother you." So he sits at the kitchen table, and the mother turns to him and she's like, "Hi, Rabbi, you need to give me 10 minutes." And she makes her food. And she's making food, and she's making this gorgeous chicken, and she's making these potatoes, and she's making these vegetables. And the rabbi's kind of observing the scene, and the kids are all over, and the rabbi's thinking, wow, what a nice dinner these kids are getting. And she makes all this food, and she takes a piece of chicken from the pan, and she takes some of the potatoes from the oven, and she takes some of the vegetables and puts it on a plate, puts a little sprig of parsley on top, makes it beautiful, takes the plate to the kitchen table, sits down, takes a breath over the food, says a prayer to herself, and starts eating. And the rabbi's confused. He sees all these kids. Some of the kids, little kids especially, are like, "Mommy, I'm hungry." And the rabbi just sees this woman sitting at the table by herself, just eating this beautiful meal that she prepared, but for herself. And the rabbi says, "Excuse me, I thought you were making dinner for your kids." And the woman turns to the rabbi and she goes, "I'm making them something better. I'm making them a mother." So that's the story that my grandma told me when my baby was born, to remind me to take care of myself, to remind me that there is no one who could be my baby's mother, parent, better than I can. And so I better take care of myself so that my baby has a mother for a very long time. Early in this year, a lot of folks come to me. This is a busy time of year for me, and they are telling me, "Hey, I want to do right by my kid. I want to make sure that they're getting what they need, and this is going to be the year." And I've got stuff for that. I can totally do that. And the thing that I do with parents wanting to raise resilient kids, the first part of a 3-part framework that I have is start with yourself. And this is not some put your oxygen mask on first, which, it is. And if that resonates, please do it, right? Take care of yourself, because it's important to take care of yourself, and because the number one predictor of a child's success as an adult is how stable their parents are. The number one predictor of a child's success is the stability of the adults around them. And you might be thinking, "We've got enough food on the table. Thank God. Thank God we've got a roof over our heads. We're stable." And that's true. Thank God, And if you are so stressed and so harried and so up to here, or if you're like me and constantly you're like, "You know what? I was going to drink this water, but you need my help. Okay, let me just go help you quickly, and then I'll come back to the water," and the water sits there on the counter, right? Or if you're like me and you're like, "I see that you really need me. Let me actually wait. I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than this. I can wait, and I'm going to take care of you first," right? That's my tendency, and that's why I work with folks on this, right? We heal the parts in others that we need to heal in ourselves. And then what I want to tell you is that the best gift you can give your kids is a parent who is attuned and with them and able to tap into what they're thinking. Not only because of that, but because kids think that whatever a parent's behavior is because of them. So the best thing we can do is an attunement to them, and that requires calm. So I'll give you this. I invite you to check your basic 5 today. Are you drinking enough water? Are you sleeping? Are you moving? Are you eating? And are you breathing? These are things that your body needs, and I invite you to invite them in today. And we'll end here with a breath so you can check that off your list. Put your hands on your belly and your hand on your chest, and breathe in through your belly, into your chest, and slowly out.